Most of you probably know this man, Dak Prescott, as the quarterback of America's team. He is the leader and centerpiece of one of the most well-known organizations in the world. However, what most of you probably don't know is one of Dak's best characteristics. He is one of the main leaders and contributors to the fight of cancer. Dak Prescott has lived an inspiring life through his 25 years, and today I'll be telling you where his inspirations have come from, what kind of person his struggles have made him, and also his contributions he's made to the world. First, I will talk about what has inspired Dak to live the life he has lived. Ever since Dak was young, his mom had always been the biggest influence and also his best friend. According to www.sportsdaydallasnews.com, Dak grew up as the youngest of three boys and was always a mama's boy since his early childhood. His mom raised the three boys as a single mother and worked as a manager at 2 truck stops. They had been financially unstable all of his life. Peggy was Dak's best friend. He'd always come to his mom if he ever got tackled hard in football with his brothers, and she would always encourage him to get back out there and try again. Dak committed to Mississippi State, and according to www.si.com, Peggy Prescott was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer during the summer of 2012, right before Dak's redshirt freshman year of college. She kept the heartbreaking news from Dak as long as she could because she knew how hard he would take it. When he found out, he wanted to move back to Louisiana to take care of his mom, or at least transfer to a school that was closer. However, Peggy forbade this and wanted him to focus on school and also his football career. She fought the illness for 1 long year before she passed away in November of 2013. Following the passing of his mother, something channeled into Dak that propelled him to take his team to the #1 ranking for 5 weeks and also be a Heisman candidate. His mother's passing hit him really hard and inspired him to do great things. Next, I'll talk about his mother's death and how it made him a stronger person. According to www.espn.com, Dak's tremendous work ethic that his coaches have always raved about comes from his mother. She always taught him to never give up and always be the best that he can be. After his mother inevitably passed away, Dak didn't fall apart as most people would. Her passing made him a stronger and wiser man. According to Dak's website, www.fightfinish.com, excuse me, he learned so many lessons from watching his mother fight cancer, such as mental toughness and also never showing her weaknesses. He said seeing his mom's courage while dealing with such a terrible disease really showed him how mentally tough a person can be, and he wanted to instill this in his life going forward. He honors his late mother every time he scores a touchdown by pointing towards the sky where she is and watching him from above. He also has a mom tattoo on his wrist, and his jersey number is number 4, representing her birthday, which is September 4th. Dak's hardships with his mom have made him have had a strong impact on him, and because of this, he has given a tremendous amount of back to the community. His mother's battle left him wanting to help make an impact. He's using his platform as a star to help raise the awareness of cancer. He started his own foundation, Faith, Fight, Finish, to raise money for fighting cancer and cancer research. He lives his life by these 3 words that were often used by Peggy. He uses his organization to reach out to people that are going through the adversities that he went through as well, of dealing with cancer, and gives them advice and words of encouragement. Dak does as much as he can in raising money for cancer. According to www.nbc.com, Prescott took to social media to get his fans involved in the Ready, Raise, Rise campaign to raise money for cancer. And he helped to raise thousands of dollars doing this. He doesn't do it for the notoriety. He does it simply because he cares about finding a cure and just uses his mom as his story, as she always told him to do. Dak also has a few more ways he contributes to cancer. He has his own special brand of bow ties called Dak ties, and a shirt with the acronym MOM printed on it, which exemplifies a saying his mom always said, mind over matter. All of the proceeds go to fighting cancer. These are just a few of the amazing ways Dak has helped the fight for cancer. I've explained where Dak's inspirations come from, how his mother's passing has made him a better person, and also the contributions he's made to fighting cancer. Dak's football career is not even close to his greatest accomplishment in life. He may be an exceptional football player, but he's an even better human. So I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Ray Dakota Prescott on being such an inspiring humanitarian and to keep being the great role model you are. That concludes my speech. Are there any questions? Yes.
So are you a pretty big Cowboys fan?
She asked if I'm a pretty big Cowboys fan, and the answer is yes. I grew up in Dallas, and I'm from Dallas, and I've always been a Cowboys fan. And I really like Dak and think he's a great person, and he's one of the main reasons why I'm a Cowboys fan. And that concludes my question and answer session. Thank you.